So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one, between the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears. Everyone's still celebrating the return of regular season football, and we're away in week 2. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, well, you can't do it better than that.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. First down, and they go right back to him. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. But you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Already a lot of distance to go, Brock, and it's going to be all there for him again on 3rd down as this play stopped for no gain.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? They'll throw. 3rd and long. He finds the rookie from Ohio State. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break, Brock, as they force this 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. Here we go. 4th down with Williams. Pass brought in. Fighting his way through, but he lost the football. And they say the Packers got to this one. They had gotten the ball moving, Brock. We're seeing some progress on their debut possession.
They were following the script well, but of course, nobody scripts a turnover.
No, they don't. So does that totally erase the positives that they could otherwise take away from that opening drive?
Yes and no. I mean, every possession is such a premium in this league, but you do know we can move this ball. We just got to take better care of it.
And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. And they're going to throw out of the gun. He finds a Dunze downfield. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's a Roma Dunze touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Brings in the kick at the 9. Oh, he gets popped at the end of that one. What a painful end to what was a really solid run back. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. I'll start with a give to Jones. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Working from the gun, Williams. Fits it through the middle. Still has some space inside the 35. Gets it to the 15. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a 1-point game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. And that's out of bounds all the way across the 45, very nearly to midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Back to throw now. That's caught Tucker Kraft. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
70 Timberwolves.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Connects on the crosser. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers break the tie here in the first. Setting up to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Bears 7.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. McAllister now to return. This makes it up to the 25.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
What is it on?
Williams from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They gain 11 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
36-yard line.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Williams to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. Blast through midfield. And he has it down at the 26-yard line. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks. Well, you love when you can go from 1st down to 1st down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these first-quarter looks have his name all over them.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Williams to throw on 1st. Jump off caught by his back. And you don't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
What is up?
To the air yet again. Williams. Brought in right side. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
To number 88. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 5.
The Packers going nickel on 3rd.
What is up? Axel!
From the gun, Jones gets it. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
These two NFC North teams have played one so far. It's a 14-7 game. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment.
Why can't we score?
We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. And they are passing on the field goal attempt. They're going for this on 4th down. 4th down, pass coming. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Edgerrin Cooper takes it away. Well, they had one last gasp to try to make something happen here in the red zone, Brock. Just wasn't there. This defense too locked in, coming up with the interception.
Yeah, it's the work they do on those first 3 downs to get to this 4th down, like a pitcher does, to get to an 0-2 count. They know it's their advantage. And once that offense decides to go for it on 4th down, a good chance they're going to get that stop. And oh, by the way, a few style points and add it to the stat sheet with the INT.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Trimmer.
Here's a designed run. Hurts. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Moving like Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
Throwing from the gun. Kraft has it. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he set out. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Another carry for Robinson. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
1st and 10 from the 32. They're going play action. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And he makes the catch, but he will not get the feet down. Oh, Brock, that could have been a highlight reel touchdown. Instead, just an incompletion.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
Ready.
On 2nd down, Robinson. Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Hot 70.
Looking to throw here. Finds his man. It's Kraft. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this. It's a design look for Hurts. And this one will not work out for him. He's stacked up behind the line, and he's going to head off after a turnover on downs.
Whether they were keyed on him expecting that run or in case of a throw, it worked either way for the defense. When the QB broke for the line, they broke with him, and they drug him down short of the sticks.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Running right, this is Jones. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Packers going with a dime set to get this 3rd down stop. They'll air it out on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It's a pickup of 26. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
At the 50-yard line.
To throw, Williams. Has a downfield work in the left. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A gain of 26 yards there. And it'll be 1st down, Bears.
Every offense I've ever seen from Pop Warner to the NFL's got this play in the playbook, but every offense isn't capable of executing it because it takes a quarterback and a receiver on the same page, and that page, well, it was textbook.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He dodged the tackle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
So it looks like it'll be 2nd and maybe a yard as we come back, Brock, from our 2-minute warning. More from Soldier Field after this. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now Williams. That's complete. Here's Jones. And they're going to have 1st and goal, Brock, as he gets out of bounds right around the 9.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Second and goal, backed all the way up to the 14 here.
What's up?
Williams set to pass. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Jones. Ooh, no luck. He tried. He was fighting, but they send him backwards on 3rd and goal.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
A 23-yard attempt.
Elliott connects there, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Trey Tucker to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 79. Ready.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, seconds. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
It's second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Ready, ready.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Timeout taken by the Packers, their 3rd and final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Third and just 2 to go.
Let's go. 60 by 6.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Ball is out. Davis lost it. Bears pick it up. Headed the other way. And he's going to return this to the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take the lead just before halftime. Really smart play from him there, Brock. Not just to fall on the football, but to take it in for the score.
Yeah, a word we don't normally use with the lineman a lot, quickness, right? Usually the corner skill guys, but he was quick, man. He downshifted in a hurry for 6.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Bears push their lead to 3.
14. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Tucker now on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Has a man downfield. This is Robinson. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
60 by 6. 60 by 6.
Throwing here just before halftime. A massive shot towards the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Tucker now on the return. Showing a little burst so far.
Play Tucker on the return. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Check, hurt, here we go. Ready, ready.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. Shoots away from one. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Okay, ready?
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Check, go.
They'll go play action on 1st down. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
They're going option keeper on 1st and 10. Cuts it to the right sideline. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
And just in case his offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did, tote the ball himself for a big run.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Get it.
Robinson takes it in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Packers take a 4-point lead.
21. Bears 17.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, so this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Into traffic, complete. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
You know, Kay, that is the epitome of trust right there. Right, when the ball is let out of his hands, I think everybody on the sidelines in the stadium went, because you throw it in double coverage. And you may question the decision, but it's tough to challenge it when it produces results like that.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
What is up?
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Throwing the out route complete. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
A gain of 7.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Start.
They'll run the draw with Robinson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Looking in the air here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
It's a double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
Ready, ready.
Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on 3rd? Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. It's a pickup of 26. And it'll give the Packers the first. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Good hit on the ground here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's second down.
Even though that run did not net them a first down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. It's a chance to run here. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
What's that saying, Kate, about discretion? Discretion is the better part of valor. Well, decision-making for quarterbacks is so critical. And that time, excellent discretion. Protect yourself, get the first down, and live to play another day.
Robinson on the inside give. And he takes it down to the 33. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
At the 33-yard line.
Ready?
First down now, ball at the 33.
77. Let's go now. Viking, go.
Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Completes this one to Kraft. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers now lead by 10. Now we'll see them try the point after.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers drive their lead to 11.
Bears 17.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Williams from the gun. And that throw just too high for him.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So at the 20, here's second and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 from the 32. Jones trying the left side. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
They break the huddle. It's second down now.
What is up?
Now here's Williams. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Packers take possession down inside the 30 after the interception.
Well, that's now two, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Here's Robinson running the zone read. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. I think we both sensed it as the play was developing, Brock. It didn't look like either guy wanted the football, and you can see why with how well it played out defensively.
Yeah, there's 2 looks as a quarterback you hate to see on your teammate's face. When you throw your receiver into coverage and he gets smacked, and then when you pitch it out to the running back and he gets the negative yards on his stat sheet, yeah, that's one the quarterback's got to rectify.
What are we doing, Brock? This is the end of the third quarter. The Packers carrying both the football and a good lead into our fourth quarter. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. An option given. It gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. And the Bears say they have it. Looks like they do.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
What's up? Hey, I got him, man. I got him.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
So from closer than comfortable to their end zone, it is 2nd and long.
What is going on?
They'll run the draw with Jones. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt.
If you really study the great teams when it comes to running that play, that draw concept, watch the offensive line's pad level. Those defenders, those linebackers, they're looking for cues and tells. If that offensive line gives it away, that play gets hit in the mouth. Instead, well, those guys sold it just perfectly, and the yards followed.
Nickel look by the Packers on 3rd down.
What is up?
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
What is up?
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
70 Timberwolves.
They're going to try and throw it here. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers make it a 3-score game in the 4th.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers push their lead to 18. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. McAllister now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
What is up?
Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
What is up?
Counter play, Jones. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play. Whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
What is it?
Staying on the ground with Jones. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
What is it up?
Here's Jones. They blow this play up. They're humbled and sent off the field here with a loss of yards and a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run, and the reward is they get off the field.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Ready.
Plowing up the middle. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Green Bay.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Line up the design keeper. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. They're out to try and tack on the extra points. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Packers grow their lead yet again.
Bears 17.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Fields this one at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
What is up?
They'll start with a give to Jones. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here's a toss running left. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
What is up?
On 1st down, they'll run. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and You clash inside, set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
All right, here we go. Second down. Another carry for him. All right, they bought him a little room. That run good for 6 on second down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
6 yards to go here. It's third down. Now a give up the middle to Jones. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is fourth down.
It's up.
Jones once more. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Ready.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Here's a design run. So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Chicago.